Okay. Okay, I just want to give this update on the trading view and allow me to share the screen, and then we get to know about it. I've been having very many people who are asking me, Madam Harriet, I don't know what has happened with my trading view, the indicators, I'm not seeing them as I put them in. I see they are putting there an exclamation mark. So I just want to let you know that TradingView made an update, made a change in their program. Now the unpaid version, you can only have 2 indicators. 2 indicators, they are the only ones that you can as well have. When you put in the third one, it will bring an exclamation mark, meaning it is no longer allowed. So you can only now have more than 2 indicators if you have paid for it. And then there's the listing. The cheapest version you can pay for is for $15 every month, and you can have 5 indicators. You can have 5 indicators in one chart. So unpaid version, 2 indicators. If you want to pay for it, you can have 5 indicators and above. And another thing I want to tell you, for those ones who have been using TradingView for the last period of time, we have been putting there very many pairs of currencies, and we have been, everything has been okay. From when they made a change, you can only have 30 pairs. You can only have 30. Another pair doesn't accept. Allow me mute everyone. Okay, I continue. I've been telling you that now the TradingView can only allow you have 3. It can only allow you have 30 pairs of currencies. When you put beyond the 30, it will not be added. That extra pair will not be added. Now, what can someone do, especially for us who are using the Royal Q robot? We are having 79 pairs. What do you do? If you want to check on a certain pair, what you do, you remove one, and then you add the one that you want to observe. You remove one, and then you put another. You remove one, and you put another, just in case you have a version where they are accepting only 30 pairs. Now, for us who have been using it, and we are having more than 30 pairs, please don't remove any of the pairs, because as soon as you remove it, you will not be able to put it back, and then it stays. So you will only have 30 pairs, okay? 30 pairs. Now, before I continue, maybe someone can as well ask, if I have only the 30 pairs and I've put them there, how do I remove one and I add another one? So what do you do? If you are to remove one and then you put another one, what you do, you just long press on that pair that you want to remove. When you long press on it, it is going to bring for you these icons. To bring you open chat, screen, symbol screen, create alert, trade, add section above, add symbol below, and so on. Then you come to delete. When you click on delete, it means that pair has been removed. And if you are, and after that, if you want to add a new pair, what do you have to do? If you want to add a new pair, you just have to come to this add, that plus sign. And then when you click on it, then it will always give you the search bar, and then you put in the coin or the pair that you want to add. Now, for those ones, for us who are using Royal Q, most times, if you are using the Binance, exchanger, always choose a pair which is having Binance, because those pairs are into very many exchangers. So always choose those pairs that are in the exchanger that you are using. If you are using Huobi, you put a pair which is in Huobi. If you are using Kraken, you put pairs which are in Kraken, Indodax, and then Bybit, and so on. Because when you put pairs which are in the exchanger that you are using, as you are monitoring your pairs or as you are monitoring your trades, they'll give you the exact thing which is happening in your exchanger. Why am I saying this? Sometimes you can find a pair in Binance when its price has gone high, whereas in Huobi when it is still a little bit low. or even you can find in Binance, it is low, whereas in Indodax, it has gone a little bit high, or in Huobi, it has gone high. So it's always important to have pairs which are in the exchanger that you are using in order to be updated, okay? Though always the changes are not so big, the difference always not too large, not too big, but there are times when the prices are a bit different, whereby one is a bit higher and another one is a bit low, but always not so common. There are times when they are all the same, and then there are times when they are not the same. So that is that. I think we have understood that one. If we have understood that one, we can as well continue, and then we look at something else that I want us to look at today. Now, for me, I have very many pairs. When I just opened when I just created my TradingView account, I put all the coins that I had in royalty. So all of them, I have them here, and I cannot delete anyone because as soon as I delete, I will not be able to put back. Okay, I will not be able to put back. Maybe another thing to just to show you the two indicators that I've talked about. The two indicators that I've talked about, or even before we go there, always when you are on this page of a coin, it is always important to come here. It is always important to come here. Look at the news, look at the minds, look at people's ideas about that coin that you are following. However much we are looking at the TradingView and we are using the indicators here and there, but it is always important to be to be knowing the current information, the current news surrounding that coin that you are trading. Okay. We do analysis. Is it analysis? Is that good English? Anyway, as long as you have understood what I am saying, we have fundamentals. We have fundamental analysis. We have and another analysis is technical analysis. Technical analysis, that is when we are looking at the indicators, and then you are looking at the candles, and then so this is a double bottom, which is now going this way. Now it has formed this shape, which means it is going that way. That is technical analysis. But it's not only the technical analysis that drives the market. Not only that one. We have also fundamental analysis, whereby news is also very important if you are to be in trading. So don't just look at the indicators alone and then you forget about listening to the news, which are financial news, which is surrounding the world. Many times you can as well be there and then the indicators are telling you something different, but again, the news around the world comes in and then talks about something else. So we have to balance the two. We have to balance the two. And even the things which are happening. Now, yesterday, we were looking at Huobi telling us that the fighting in Israel, and then some Israel and that fighting which is there in Israel, it might have affected the market the last 2-3 days. And it is true, when you look at the market in the last 2-3 days, it has been not moving as fast as we expected it, but it's a little bit lagging. It is there lagging. Nani decided not going up, not going down. Some coins are trying to go down, others are trying to go up, but it is just there. The movement is not all that substantial because of that. So all those things that are happening around the world, sometimes they affect the market. So not only the indicators. So when you have been given a signal and then you are looking at the signal, it was given on Monday, it's not performing. On Tuesday, it has not sold, that the trade has not yet sold. It doesn't mean that the person who did the technical analysis was wrong. Maybe along the way, something else happened. And then the market changed its trend. So always it is important to come to the news and then you read. Now this one is all about the BNB and then his price analysis on 10th or on 11th of October. The analysis was about the BTC, the Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Solana, ADA, Cardano, Doge, Tron, and then so on and so forth. It is always important. You come and read. Now this one, on 11th October, they were talking Binance Coin to hold the AMA on Binance Live. Last week we had the AMA, which was about the BFT. BFT, it is called the Big Five token. It is making rounds. If you haven't known about that token, is making rounds, and it has made a lot of money for people. And then last week on Friday, we had the CEO for that Big Five token, which was he was the one who was posted in the Binance AMA. This 11th, we are having Binance Coin to hold the AMA. Then we have why Islamic coin dropped 100% on BNB chain. So you need to be having this information. We have been hearing people talking about the Islamic coin, that is the Sidra Bank, that is the Islamic coin, the Sidra Bank. So if you are someone who is interested in having that, you should be looking at the news which is surrounding that coin and then be informed such that you can be knowing where it is going. Is it going up or it is going down? Or do you put there your money? Is it time for you to remove your money from there, or you just leave it there? So it's always important to also follow the fundamental analysis. Now this one says how Hamas lost in crypto in an Israel operation. Binance supports security forces. This was news on 11. That is yesterday. On 9th, we had BNB market. So it is always important to come and check on the news. Of especially those coins that you are trading. The coins that you are having active trades, or those coins that you are so interested in. It's always important every day to come and check on the news. Be informed. Then you can also look at people's minds. There are people who share their minds about certain currencies. It's also important to come and look at them. People's minds, what are they saying? And then they can also help you to know that whether we are going to go, or people are bullish about this certain currency, or they are bearish. So it is always important. When you see that there is no current news, you can as well leave that one, and then you go to another one. And then you can also look at people's ideas about certain currencies. People give different ideas about certain currencies every now and then. It is always important. Now this one was like ZEC will enter a falling fence. So if you are trading ZEC, then you can as well be knowing, depending on the idea someone has given. And after you have looked at someone's idea, then how about you? What do you have to say about that coin? According to the little knowledge that you have about trading, what do you have to say? Do you agree with someone's idea, or you have a different perception about it? If you're having a different perception, then you can as well oppose what that person is talking about. And many times the people who are giving their ideas, they are professional traders, they are people who have done analysis, and they are so professional, they are so experienced. So sometimes you can find that someone has given an idea, and according to what you are seeing also, they are rhyming. The moment they are rhyming, then it means you can be well informed of where the market is going to go, or where that trade is going, the direction it is going to take. So people's ideas are also important, very, very important about different coins. So if we are done with that one, if you have gotten to know about that one, I can as well continue. I was showing you 2 indicators, though I went through other things. 2 indicators, only 2 indicators. Now, if I go to the ad, I know everyone knows where we add the indicators from. If I go here to add another indicator, you are going to see what it is going to do, because now it wants only 2. It needs only 2 indicators. So the indicators that I am having, I have the Fibonacci retracement tool, and let me confirm. I have the Fibonacci and then the Gartley predictor. I have the Gartley predictor and then the Fibonacci. So if I would say that I want to add in the ABCD V1, if you see, it will tell me try free for 30 days or maybe later, meaning I am not supposed to put in any other indicator, unless if I have removed one of them, then I can put one that I want to use at that moment. So tell your people, tell your friends, if they see this, try free for 30 days or maybe later. Let them not be scared. Some people have been coming to my inbox, Madam Harriet, I don't know what happened to my TradingView. When I click, things are not coming up, and so on and so forth. So this is it. Now the TradingView can only accept 2 indicators on the unpaid version. So if you are to pay for the paid version, then you have to put 5 indicators. Now look at all these indicators that we are having. We can only use it two. So what do you do? If I want to use the ABCDV1 indicator, so I just have to first remove one of them. I remove the Gartley predictor, then go back to add, then I put the ABCDV1. You are going to see this time it is not going to tell me maybe later. Now the ABCDV1 is in. So if I want maybe to look at the volume spread analysis, I remove one and then I put another one like that and so on. Unlike the other time when we could put 3 at once and then we do the analysis. So this time round, 2 indicators are accepted. If this change was made and you had like 3 of them in your charts, when you want to see the 3, one of them will be having an exclamation mark. Mine, I removed it yesterday. And that's why now the 2 can only be accepted. The third one was having an exclamation mark, meaning that it was not being accepted. If you have understood what I am saying, go to the chat room and give me a 1. Go to the chat room and give me a 1 if you are at par with me. Then from there we can continue and then we see something else. Okay, Juliet has said 1 and then Noah said 1. So hoping now this time round it is not going to disturb you. So friends are not going to feel offended or get scared when they see that they cannot add another indicator. So that is that. Oh, let's go to our Binance. Let's go to our Royal Q. I want us to go to the Royal Q application. I want us to look at something else here. Good. Today, I want us to look at the user guide. Today, I want us to look at the user guide of the Royal Q application. The user guide. This Royal Q application is having a lot of things. As I told you the other time, and how Sam has been telling you all this long, that it has each and everything that you need to know. And many times the people that we introduce to this business, they feel like we have to give them each and everything 120%, which is very wrong. Very wrong. We cannot give them 120%, please. And let your people know that me introducing you to the business, it doesn't mean that I'm going to do it for you. The only thing I have to do is just to work with you, but I'm not going to work for you. Some people take it for granted that if I have introduced him or her to the business, that I have to do each and everything for them. So if I'm to do each and everything for you, it means I am working for you. Yet it is not supposed to be like that. It is not supposed to be like that. We just have to work together. We work together, but not me working for you. We work with you, but not working for you. Let me tell you, this application has each and everything such that in that even if someone has not taken any time to explain to you anything, you can get all the information by yourself. You can get all the information by yourself from this app because everything is there. Now let's look at this user guide. The user guide has each and everything. Look at this one. How to create the martingale futures strategy. What is futures martingale? Futures martingale parameter details. How to create a martingale futures strategy. Instructions for using new features, new robotic structure, introduction to martingale sport. This is what we are doing exactly. Most of us, this is the trade that we are doing. We have the grid bot. If you want to know about the grid bot, you can read about it. How to start a strategy with the Smart Create. How to set up AI margin call. Precautions for AI margin call. How to check the order notifications. All of these things are all in this application, meaning that even if someone has not guided you, you can find all the information within this application, and then you get all the information. Now let us look at let's look at this one, Martingale Spot. Let us just take that one as Annie. Let's take that one as an as a case study. You can be there at times when you are not so busy. Sometimes when we tell you that what we have taught it is on the YouTube channel, you feel like I don't have to go to the YouTube. Okay. Let me first mute someone here. Okay. I've been saying that there are people who feel like, okay, they did the training, I was not around, I was still busy, I couldn't attend the Zoom call. And again, getting the training from the YouTube channel, maybe I don't have enough data to get the training from the YouTube channel, or even I feel like I'm not so good at watching. Someone can be there and is having, I cannot call them excuses, but someone can be having reasons, genuine reasons to him or her, that he cannot attend the Zoom call, he cannot watch the YouTube. So just put the user guide. For those ones who have just joined, I am showing you how to use the Royal Q user guide and then get information. And then you say, we are doing Martingale spot trading. You can go there in the user guide and then you read about it. It is even here. What is spot martingale? And then you can read it. Martingale strategy originated from betting. For example, a gambler implementing the martingale strategy is a name and so on and so forth. And then you can read all these things. You read about them. Royal Q spot martingale starts a buy order every time the price drops by a certain percentage. The scale of buy orders grows geometrically. For example, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and so on. So for those ones who have been here, that is what we call the double up strategy. The double up strategy. You start with the first buying amount, the second, the first margin call you buy 1 time, the second margin call you buy 2 times, then the other 4 times. So it is multiplied by 2. It is a double up strategy. If the bot is set to buy when the price drops by 1%, batch purchases are made when the price drops to 99%, 98, 97, and so on. So you keep on reading. You keep on reading. You get a time, and then you read. When you read these things, you are going to understand even more. Okay? You are going to understand even more. Let us not just be looking at the robot has bought, okay, it has sold, I've made a profit. That's all. Go ahead, go an extra mile and ask us, go deeper and understand more about this thing that you are using. Okay, about this thing that you are using. Let me tell you, the business that we are doing, let us take it serious, that it is not just for formality. I hired the robot and it's buying and selling, and then you only know buying and selling, only buying and selling. No, go an extra mile and understand more about this thing. This thing was designed so well, I'm telling you. Now, like this one, it is saying advantages of spot martingale trading. 3 to 1. Buy the dip with precise timing. Martingale bots allow you to buy at a lower price during short-term downtrends in the market. The more orders are made, the lower the average cost. The greater the profits on the marketing rebound. That's it. Every time the robot goes down and then buys in the dip, the coin has dipped, it has gone down and then it has bought. You have bought in the dip. You have bought more assets. You have accumulated more assets at a cheaper price. And when the market bounces back, then you are going to sell and then make more profits. So that is one of the advantages of the spot margin trading that we are doing. You buy the dip with precise timing. Then another one, customize parameters to control your risk. Traders can adjust the parameters of the martingale bot according to their own trading habits and risk appetite, including single take profit target and safety orders multipliers, so that the risk is controlled. So with the martingale, you can change your trade settings anytime you feel like you need to change. Unlike in other ways of trading whereby you don't have room to change, there is no room to adjust, especially when the trader is running. With the martingale strategy, you can change your setting even the trade is already running. You had set a target of 2%, and then if you feel like, I think 2% is too high, you can adjust and put at 1.5, like that, and very many things that you can as well look at. So the user guide, the Royal Q user guide has each and everything. I always see people coming on the group, give me a video about how to connect my Bybit, about how to do the API binding for Binance. Everything is in the user guide here. You check. What are rewards lost, introducing transaction page, how to find my counselor, find the preset bind price, Kraken binding, Index binding, how to switch on price alerts, how to create a circle. Now let's look at how to switch on price alerts. You can be having a trade that you are following. And then you want this robot to be telling you that there is a certain increase or there is a certain percentage in a percentage drop when the trade is running. So you can always come and then learn how to switch on the price alerts. If you learn how to set them, you see, price alerts. It is showing you, by the way, in the user guide, everything is there. Everything is there. I don't know whether, Eddie, you have ever gone to this. It is giving you everything, you see. Tap price alerts in the homepage, tap add to list, and then add the coins that you want. Enter the price and the fluctuation and the notification preference. Then create an alert. Every time the price or the fluctuations or the percentages that you have set are reached at, the robot will give you a notification that there is a rise in Atom, there is a rise in Algo, maybe you set Atom or Solana or BTC. It will always give you the notifications and it guides you on how to do them, okay? Create an alert and then you are done. Set the price, the set price cannot be current price. So it is always telling you that the price should be either a higher price or a lower price, but not the current price. And you continue. How to create a circle, that one, we are no longer using it. That was using copy traders. Now, we used to use that when we didn't know what to do, but now we know what to do. We don't need copy traders. What will happen if my account expires? You need to know, because always people will ask you, now that I have paid my 120, then what happens next? If it expires, what is going to happen next? You can go there and then say, this setting, when your account expires, one, you cannot start new strategies. You cannot start a new trade. Members with expired accounts cannot start a new trade. Number two, you will not be able to continue enjoying the benefits of being a member. So what does that mean? That if your account is expired, the trades stop working, they get paused. And even if you are having a team, even if people are trading, you will not be seeing those direct quantifications and then the team quantifications. You will not be seeing them because your account is expired. Members with expired accounts will not be able to receive referral bonuses, direct quantification bonuses, or team bonuses. All bonus and rewards will be suspended during expiration. You will be able to start receiving bonuses again after the account is renewed. Please note that bonuses given during expiration cannot be claimed. And what is so funny about this robot, when your robot is expired and there are bonuses that you were supposed to earn, when you open that on the interface, it will show you that bonuses missed. It will always show you that you have missed the earning this amount of money. It keeps on updating you on a daily basis what you have missed, until when you renew, then your other strategies will regain being active. Then active strategies will continue trading for 30 days. Trade settings cannot be changed after expiration. The system will not process trading after 30 days of expiration. Members with ongoing strategies will be able to continue their strategy after expiration for 30 days. After 30 days, the system will stop trading until further renewal. The settings will not be changeable after expiration, meaning when your robot is expired, the trades can be active until up to 30 days. After 30 days, they will get paused. Mentors with expired accounts, mentors will be removed of their mentor qualifications as soon as the account expires, and so on. So we should be knowing about expiration. Look at all these things, okay? All these things that you need to know. How do I bind the new Binance or Huobi? Binance is handling fee in Binance. BI detailed explanation of common professional terms in the transaction process, and so on and so forth. All these ones. So you don't need to depend on the person who brought you in, who introduced you to this. You don't need to depend on that person 120%. No, you can go ahead and get information by yourself from this RoyalQ application. I don't know whether I've made some sense to you today. And we are almost ending. Unless if someone has a question, you can as well ask in the chat room and I respond. If no question, then I think we can end there. If you have a question, please just go or unmute yourself and then you ask, and then we can as well continue. So user guide is what we are focused on today. The reason that's why we are giving you these things and we are explaining to you one by one. We want you to be we want you to be informed of this robot. And we want to show you that this robot has each and everything that you need to know. Salah, it's like I had someone unmuted. Maybe someone was asking.
Good afternoon, Madam Harriet.
Yes, Junior, how are you? Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm just asking.
Yes.
After the expiration of the robots, can you set it when it can do automatically, even if it reaches the time of expiration, that it can renew itself?
Okay, thank you so much, Als. Als is asking if my account is expired, is the renewing, can it be done automatically? Yes, you can set it. You can set it. Let me look at this account. This account will expire on 22nd. What I am explaining is here. You can set it or you can as well do it manually. So now this one, it is expiring on 22nd of December this year, okay? If you want to set it automatically, you can as well just set. This one was after closing the system, will no longer. So this one was automatic. So if I don't want it to be automatic, I can as well just if and then there is a word renew, which means if there is the word renew, it means if the date for expiration, if the expiry date comes and I put money, it is me to press the word renew myself manually. But if I want it to be done automatically, I click renew, and then this one, turn automatic renewal. After opening the system will automatically renew your related services 3 to 5 days ahead of time. Please keep the account balance sufficient. So if you want the renewal to happen automatically, make sure that that week when the expiration date, that week when the expiration is to happen, put the $120, let it be in your assets, that when the date comes, it will just renew automatically. So it is two-way. Else it is two-way. You can do it manually or you can set an automatic renewal. An automatic renewal will happen if you have put the 120 and it is there, such that when the day comes, it will just be done automatically. Any other question? How have I answered you? Okay. Okay, he has understood and he says thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Any other person with a question? Do I have any other person with a question? If we don't have a question, then we can as well end here. It is already 1 p.m. back here in Uganda. I just want to ask you, Juliet has a hand up. Please unmute yourself and say something before I close off this.
Yes, Madam Harriet, good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon, Juliet. Happy to hear from you.
Thank you. Happy to hear from you too.
Okay, please ask.
Now, Madam Harriet, my question is, the other time you told us that you can analyze the market with the 3 indicators, but now since the trading view, I mean the whatever is given with is only allowed to use the two indicators. Can I analyze the trade using that only?
Okay, is that the end of the question, madam?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Let me respond. Now, the fact that now the trading view can only accept 2 indicators doesn't stop you from using doing your analysis with more than 2 indicators. It doesn't stop you. What you have to do, this is what you have to do. Let me share the screen again, and then I show you that. Even when it is accepting only 2 indicators, you can do your analysis with 5 indicators by just changing them, okay? You can as well come to the chart and then you say that, okay, I have the Fibonacci and then the ABCD V1, and then I study it, and then I say, what is the ABCD V1 saying? We saw lower lows, we saw a lot of lower lows, meaning this trade was in the downtrend. And then after the lower lows, we can see it now, it has put a higher low. Meaning if it has put a higher low, we might be going up. Because we have, remember I said with the ABCD V1, look at the lower lows. At the end of the lower low, if we see the higher low, then it means we are going to go up. So after you have seen that one, now the ABCD V1 is saying we are going to go up. And remember, I said you don't put in a trade with only the first higher low. You wait for the second higher low to be formed after the lower low. The lower low was formed. Now we have seen the first higher low. We are to wait for another higher low. That will confirm us that the trend has been changed. Now we are going to go up. Okay? Because someone might have asked me, now, Madam Harriet, we are seeing the higher low, and now according to the current candle, the trend is going down. No, on the second higher low, that's when we confirm our going up. So after you have seen the V1, you go up here, you click on it, you remove it. After removing it, you go to the indicators, add. Find another one that you want to use. Which one? I want to use Bollinger Bands. And then I click on it, I come back, and then I find when the Bollinger Band is in there. I find when the Bollinger Band is in there, I look at it. Are we in a bubble? Are we in the bubble, or are we in the squeeze? If we are in the bubble and we are not in the squeeze, are we on the where are the candles? Are they rallying? Are they rallying around the lower band, or they are rallying around the middle band? Are they rallying above the middle band? Where are they? And then if you know how to use the Bollinger Band, then you can as well look at it. So which means you have looked at now 2 indicators. We had the ABCD V1, we have looked at the Bollinger Band, and then you can as well say, okay, I can remove that. Let me see another one. I want to see the stochastic. You go to the indicators. And then I said, I want to look at the stochastic RSI. Then I click back. And then I find when the stochastic is there. So, and then I look at the stochastic. What is it saying? Are we in the oversold? Are we in the overbought? Or we are average there? And then you look at the stochastic. Meaning, so far I have now compared 3 indicators at the same time while using 2 indicators which TradingView is accepting. I don't know whether Madam Juliet, now you can understand what I am saying. So you can use as many indicators as you can. What you keep on doing, you keep on exchanging. You put one, you look at it, you will remove it, and then you put another one. Have I answered you? Juliet, please. Juliet, have I answered you, please? Oh, I have seen. She has said yes, very well.
Yes, yes, madam.
Okay, I have seen your response and you are very happy. She's very, very happy. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me.
Thank you, my leader. Thank you.
You're welcome, Juliet, and thank you for being a regular participant in the Zoom. I want to say thank you for attending. Juliet, thank you for attending. As Junior, I have seen Bravo, Eddie, Egesa, Ronald, Dikai, Margaret K, Michael J, William Turinawe, and the others. Thank you for attending. Let's meet again next time. I should end the recording right